So,
Lee Taco.
mm-hmm.
You know, my nickname in middle school was Taco. I was trying to get that. Remember that, Gan?
Is
Do you
that why
remember
your
that?
gamer tag
Yeah,
is
dude.
Taco
He's had
Remedy?
Taco.
Yeah, that's a
as
part
his
of it. Yeah.
Yeah. I almost said he's
I-
had taco as his remedy forever. No, I mean,
Well, tacos are the remedy for anything.
that's actually a
realistically.
fact. That is
As a San Diego native, I can attest to that.
San Diego native.
Statement.
You're from Florida. Stop capping.
Shh.
You're capping right now. You live there. You're not a
Sir
native.
I'm Sir Capilot.
You live there.
No,
In fact, I have
now
his
native
address
to it.
right here. I'm just kidding. Can you imagine?
Well, I mean, there's some banging tacos in Florida too. I mean, tacos are universal at this point. They're not in what really?
The thing is, you cannot find good, authentic tacos unless you're in like. I'll give Arizona and Texas its credit because it is authentic. I'm not saying it's the best. California has the best, but if you want to find real authentic tacos, you got to go to Texas, Arizona, California. You're not going to go to fucking New York, Florida,
as a
Tennessee.
As a native, as Adrian says, of Arizona and San Diego, I can attest to this. But I would also say California is better than Arizona when it comes to tacos, and that's my final statement. I rate that a 8 out of 5. 8 out of 10. I can't count.
I will also say Ohio, I know sounds crazy, has some banging ass fucking Mexican food.
You say Ohio?
Ohio has banging Mexican food. And as
Where are we talking? I know some restaurants. Where are we talking?
What is your comparing basis? Because
Well,
have you had real authentic?
No.
Yeah.
But what I'm getting at is
he moved out to basically frozen Ohio, so he's not getting
what?
nothing.
No, hold on. I moved out to Colorado that has a very high Hispanic population, and we've had
It does.
It does, and we've had Mexican food here, and it sucks. It is so bad. I swear, I went to Mexican restaurants that used Kraft cheese as the cheese that they put on.
Yeah,
and
are these like white people
No.
owned though? Because
it's ran by Hispanic people. Like there's Hispanics just all over. That sounds wrong.
you know who uses Kraft singles?
What?
Jack in the Box for their tacos.
That's what I'm saying though. But in Ohio, you didn't get that feeling with the cheese. At least they weren't using Kraft. They were using like authentic.
I would just like you to name a restaurant.
There's Las Marias in Greenville, I think.
Valid.
It had super good
Valid.
Mexican food.
Okay.
Valid?
That's decent. That one's decent. I'll give you that.
Have you had that?
Yeah.
Gannon, if we took him to Tacos El Gordo out here, he would lose his mind.
Yeah. Get him a
I'm
lingua.
sure I would.
Get him a lingua taco.
I don't remember what that is.
It's good.
Damn, I'm a terrible Hispanic.
We're not gonna check it, but we're gonna give him one, and he's gonna like it. I actually do genuinely like lingua. It's tongue. It's like cow tongue taco.
Oh yeah, no,
Dude, try it. You will not be disappointed. I'm telling you.
no.
If you just don't think about it. I promise you. Take my hand. Come on, reach out.
I don't even like my own tongue. Like, why would I want to eat an animal?
Have you ever seen the cow tongue? They look disgusting. It's just
Yeah.
Dude, imagine
big,
just eating that. It's so good.
bulgy.
It's so good.
I had a neighbor that I grew up next to, and he would always talk about microwaving cow tongue in the microwave and how bad it would smell. And I went into his house one time, and it was just disgusting. I was just like, God, why would you do that?
Menudo.
I would believe him off principle.
Menudo is good too. Menudo. Like
What-
for a hangover?
what
Do you know what menudo is, Adrian?
No.
Yeah. I know.
What is it?
Okay. Leave the white guy out.
What is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, gringo.
For that.
If this is like a actually, I've heard of it. I'm trying to think of what. I'm so high right now. I can't think of what
It's
it
a
is.
stomach.
But I'm a Puerto
It's a
Rican.
stomach meat soup.
Yeah, no.
What's
So
barbacoa
I like-
then?
I don't eat
Barbacoa
noodle.
is
I
like
eat mofongo.
it's like a I think steak. Like it's a type of steak. Barbacoa
Is
is a specific type of seasoning on the steak.
Oh.
Hmm.
I've had.
I always thought it was like the lining of a cow stomach or whatever the fuck. Somebody said that one time.
That's menudo.
Yeah.
Isn't cow brain like also a big?
Yeah, you can get that at Tacos El
What?
Gordo.
No thanks.
I'm actually gonna try it next time I'm out there.
Get some
fucking
cow
have cow
dome,
dick?
bro. That shit be
Can you eat
fucking
fucking-
slap.
Can you eat cow dick too?
Wait, no,
well, I
Chase,
mean,
what did you say, dude? What did you say? Say it again.
Getting some cow dome.
Cow dome?
Get that cow dome, bro.
I gotta go, man.
The cow
We
brain.
gotta check this guy's
I gotta
browser
go.
history.
Oh, dude. Anyways, guys, welcome back to the Something Original podcast. My name's Chase.
And I'm Gannon. Are we doing that now? Are we laughing off camera? You just started
Laughing
this.
off camera?
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Well, I've been doing it. Well, I mean, it's just like I don't want to be like caught like. Did you do that on purpose? You make fun of me. You need to make fun of me the whole episode.
That's every
No,
episode.
I'm not. Promise.
Well, yeah, I feel like I'm always the butt of the joke throughout my
Make
whole
fun of me,
life. You know,
dude.
just
Make fun of me, dude. Make fun
you
of me.
look
Roast me.
like
Roast me.
you look like I'm not good at these. Adrian, you go first.
I just please stop doing that.
You look like
First
I mean,
off.
well, I think we did it one time. You look like a bodyguard outside a hair salon.
Like a welfare vanilla ice.
Damn.
How about I welfare you right off a cliff?
You look like
How about I farewell you right off a cliff?
you look like a back alley MGK.
Okay, and you look like a front alley Regis from that Regis show with Kelly. Head ass. Boy,
Chase just looks like a more dense Michael Cera.
you look like a background character of Harry Potter. You look like you look like you look like a therapist that listens to indie music only. Head ass.
Okay. Get
You
very
look like you love being a cancer.
Oh wait, you do actually listen to indie music, but it's good. Indie music is good, but you don't only listen to indie music.
Yeah, I've been
I
listening
didn't mean
to
I didn't mean.
I've been listening to Kenny Mason a lot.
You look like you lecture people
Kelly Mason's
about
good.
the history of coffee.
Did you
for
listen
no
to
reason.
the previous album?
I did actually, yeah.
Banger. Chevron.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't listened to it like in depth. Like I can't remember the song names, but his Roughs album, bro, is so fucking good. I love that one.
Is it the new one? The newer one?
Yeah, it's the newest one. Yeah.
Yeah. With Shell.
Adrian's fucking over here showing off, but he's not gonna. He can't be shown on the camera. He's over here. He said he invented a trend.
I'm just waiting for the conversation to come back around roasting Chase. Because I was loading some in the chamber.
I'm about to load
It's
something
like
in the chamber.
it's late now, so it's not as cool.
It's
know what
not
I mean?
as cool. That's so like 2023 February 13th at 5:21 p.m. Adrian, God.
Have you guys
Well, it's 4:22 here, so
have you guys seen
I'm
that
really-
trend? It's a terrible trend, but where people are like 2000. You know
I know
about
what you're talking.
2001
I did that to
called
you guys.
The South Tower's Down.
No, I did that. Remember, I did that to
So
you,
bad.
you and John.
It's so bad.
2001
trend now.
called a second plane hit the North Tower. Which one came first, the North Tower or the South Tower?
I can't remember.
I think the North was hit first.
Anyway,
I
some
always remember
towers
the
got
element.
fucking hit, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy to think
My favorite
that, like,
is when
it's like my therapist and I have talked about this, right? This thing.
This is the worst way to start a
Yeah, right. So
My therapist.
we went over this. I actually, by the way, I graduated therapy.
Woo! Congratulations, dude.
what was your GPA?
Bro, I got straight A's this time, dude. High
That's straight.
barely passed high school, baby,
Amazing.
but I passed therapy.
That's good for you, though.
Mastering
Mental
I'm
health is a
over here
very
just
important
mastering mental
aspect.
illness, bro. No meds. Straight up. Raw dogging. What?
Dude, raw dog in therapy, bro. Dude,
Yeah.
that's
Whoa.
sick.
Hell yeah.
I didn't say
But-
you're
We here
therapist.
as something
but-
original
but it's-
believe mental health
it's
is as
about
important as physical health.
It's about like making jokes about your trauma and like laughing about it. And I felt
Yeah.
like that's what now America has done with like 9/11 and these terrible accidents. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I think that's just like Gen Z humor in a nutshell. It's just like making light of all these terrible atrocities and all these terrible events in history because they are quite literally living through the apocalypse, you know, and they just kind of have to deal with it because they're not quite old enough to do anything about it. So they just they have this huge platform where they can just say whatever they want and put it out there and tell us how they're feeling, and then but yeah, you know, they can't really do anything about it.
Yeah.
Aren't we all technically Gen Z? Like I'm
Yeah,
like
Gen Z. I checked this.
I'm like
somebody
the-
asked me this just like last week.
yeah,
I checked.
like 97 is like the year that
Which
Gen
sounds
Z
hard, dude. It sounds
Represent.
hard. Gen Z, millennials so whack. Ew, gross, lame.
Yeah.
Gen Z hard though. Hey, we out here, bro.
We're out
2023.
here we're gonna bring
Thriving.
down
We
the
don't want to
fucking
be out
system.
here, but we're out here.
We out here though. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's okay if sometimes we're not out here, but we're always out
Shoot.
here.
Should we get into like the bad, like this?
Yeah, let's get it out of the way. Let's just
The bad.
no,
Yeah,
there's
let's-
some bad, Adrian.
Dude, there's some real bad going on right now.
There's some real bad.
And see, that's the thing you don't know about this, Adrian, because
Explain
you know
to
why?
me what this real bad
so
is.
He's probably heard
It's
of it.
crazy because Trey's actually asked me about it, and at first I had no idea what was going on. I have not seen anything about it. Right. So it's up in northeastern Ohio, right?
It's next to Pennsylvania, so
Yeah, northeast.
eastern, yeah.
Never eat sour wheat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. North, south, east, west.
Hold on. Before we continue, I want you to break down what that was because that just seemed very fucking helpful.
Never.
But I don't know what the
eat
fuck you just did
soggy
there.
waffles.
Never eat soggy waffles, bro. Never eat soggy waffles.
That's
That's good old Tri-County North education, homie. That's how we do it over here, man. I can't do math, but I can show you how to read a map, homie. For real, that way. Yo, Gene, I'll fuck with you. Yo, hey. Anyways, that was really bad lead into this next conversation. Oh wow.
The cultural
terrible.
appropriation and the way you said that.
The cultural.
Oh my goodness, dude.
We'll cut it.
No, it's fine.
No, keep
No,
it.
it's cool.
Yeah.
Actually, I want it to be my tag from now on. But
Gannon, the young hustler.
But it.
So what's going on in Ohio?
It's terrible, and I feel actually bad for leading it in this way. But
It's Gen Z humor, man.
yeah.
We got to make light of these terrible things.
yes, because the media has blocked off anything going out of this. They have threatened and
Have arrested.
arrested journalists trying to actually go into this, find out what's going on, pass on the information to people because there has been a chemical leakage so bad that they're comparing it to the Russian Chernobyl. Do you not understand the severity of this? They have videos.
I think I heard about
They
this.
have videos of rivers of fish just dead, just going down. This is a whole town of
That's
people that
insane.
need relief, and instead, it feels like they are definitely not wanting to focus on that at all. It's all about, and I just it's like perfect timing too with the Super Bowl. So everybody wants about the Super Bowl. They don't want anything bad news right now. But there's people up there that could die, or just generations. Because if it's compared to a nuclear fallout, then this is generations of just disease, all kinds of side effects, and there's no relief. There's no National Guard going in to help these people. There's none of it.
So, to clarify, this is the East Palestine. That's what the town is called.
Yes.
The the train, the railroad. What's it called? Yeah, the railroad. Yeah, the train on the railroad. It fucking derailed.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I'm reading that now.
And the whole fucking train like derailed. Obviously, it exploded, and the stuff on the train was vinyl vinyl something, fucking a super flammable, super toxic chemical that is essentially burning, and it is polluting the entire area. I guess within like a 10-mile radius, like rivers are being contaminated.
It's vinyl chloride.
Vinyl chloride, right. The rivers are being contaminated. Livestock is dying. Obviously the residents of East Palestine had to be evacuated because they didn't know what was happening. But I guess they gave the all clear, like everybody could come back. And I guess when residents started coming back, their animals were either dead or sick. Obviously, they shouldn't be drinking the water, but nobody has said anything. Everybody has said that it's safe to return. It's safe to drink the water. It's safe to be there and live there. But it quite literally is the exact opposite, because like Gannon was saying, it's Chernobyl level, like amount of toxicity.
Damage.
Yeah. There's phosgene gas in the air.
Yeah, and so and it even looks like mushroom cloud like. It's insane.
Yeah.
Straight up nuclear.
It's
atom bomb.
and like Gannon was saying, they're arresting reporters. They only gave $25,000 to the entire town of East Palestine. The rail company did that. And they make billions of dollars every single year. And this is all just a microcosm of what has been already being talked about. The rail workers went on strike for this exact reason a couple months ago. You guys might have heard about it.
Mm-hmm.
They were fighting for working conditions. There were a bunch of safety hazards that were happening. They were cutting employees. And the main thing the media was talking about was like they don't have sick days. They can't go, take a day off if they were sick. And that was what the media was really trying to push. They were like, oh, these workers are just trying to fight for some sick leave. And they don't need that. But it was a bunch of other shit. They just focus on the sick days.
They do need
They
that.
do need it.
That was another issue.
But
too.
I feel like the safety issues, the pay, all that other shit probably should have been at the forefront.
Like just these kids that are just trying to live.
Yeah.
You try to live in America,
right?
Right. Can't do that.
Yeah, and then I just think about like that thing I put on my story today.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
Did you watch all the way to the end?
I think so.
Then what do you remember what they said at the end?
No. Okay. I don't remember. I watched it, but I
Adrian, do you remember what it said at the end? Did you watch it by chance? This guy was going through, right, naming off all these different charges.
Yes, I did see it. I did see it.
And he's going through his listing like multiple. It came up to like 380 charges in the last year, I think it was. And he was saying which one does this sound more like, NFL or NBA? And he's going through reading all these different.
Oh yeah, and he was like.
And then he said, "No,
okay,
this is the American
U.S. Congress." Yeah. It was crazy. It was literally.
Then I think about this kind of stuff going on, and I just feel sick. I'm like, these are the guys in charge who would absolutely chastise people for doing these things, mind you, and totally. Yes.
No, they did. The Congress, like I said, they went on strike. This was a big deal, and this was the first time the Biden administration ever came in and was like, they essentially struck down the strike. They told them like, no, just go back to work. They didn't give them shit, and they were just like, yeah, we'll try and negotiate something down the line, but we obviously need the railways to keep going, because that rail company alone has spent like billions of dollars lobbying Congress to keep it going and not give these workers what they were asking for and what they needed. And obviously some fucking routine maintenance couldn't have gone more of a way than what it could have, you know. It's just like
It's
everything's
sad.
corrupt.
It's sad.
Everything's corrupt. Everything's sad. Like, obviously now there's gonna. I mean, at this point, this is like eco-terrorism. You know, just the negligence of this rail company. This one rail company is responsible for probably years or decades of contamination.
Yeah, chemical.
And they're not going to
domestic
be held
terrorism.
responsible for it.
That's exactly what it is.
It's so sad, and it's corrupt, and no one's talking about it. All I see about it is TikTok, and like Gannon was saying, he lives in Ohio. This happened in Ohio, and he didn't hear about it. It wasn't on the news. All I'm seeing is on TikTok, and yeah, I mean, I see like literally multiple videos on TikTok regarding this issue and how it's not being talked about in the media.
Yeah, which I think
And
is
it
actually
absolutely
awesome.
should
And like, I love how they most of the time will like start it off like, I don't care if what happens to me from doing this. I need to get this out there. And I love when they just go into it and they're like, yeah, I live in there. Like, and it's all people out of state too. I noticed. It's like, yeah, I live in Arizona, and one of my good friends, they live in Ohio, and they're letting me know about all this, and I'm like, whoa.
I saw a video today of some guy that had to hide his face because he said he was being harassed by like local officials in the area, and he was like, yeah, I've been speaking about it to other people in the area, and he was like, yeah, I'm hiding my face, but this obviously needs to be talked about, like.
And then it makes you
it's just a big, massive cover up. Like the governor of Ohio is also siding with the rail company, and they want to just make sure this goes under the rug as quickly as possible.
And it's in what you said that's even sadder than any of it. Their local government.
Yeah.
Local. Literally the people that are like running the town, like they don't even care. Like
no, it's not the local government. It's just local officials, like
local.
of where he's at. It might be in Ohio. I don't think it's East Palestine because I think
what
the
kind
residents
of
of
like
East
political
Palestine,
officials or like what are we talking?
or like
know?
law enforcement. I think they're trying to be like, hey, shut the fuck up.
Cops?
I think so. Yeah.
Cops in this?
Yeah, I mean the cops are fucking the police system in the United States is just one big mob organization, mafia.
It's annoying. It's so annoying.
Big gang. Did you hear about that? I saw an interview. It was on Breakfast Club. I know you're not a big fan of Charlamagne again, but
I hate it.
they had this girl on who was investigating the LAPD and the gangs within the LAPD. Like there are police gangs. There are like over 100 police gangs in the LAPD, and a lot of the ways you get into these gangs is killing a citizen. Yeah. And so I guess she's been getting harassed a bunch by like members of the LAPD and stuff and all this shit. It's a big sad world out there, and I'm sure that's not the only law enforcement agency that's doing that. That's probably NYPD and Minneapolis and Nashville. I know Nashville is or Memphis. Memphis is a pretty fucked up one too. Atlanta, they're in the news a lot recently too.
Jeez,
Big upset.
It's like everybody's so focused on nothing in the grand scheme of things. Like a sports game over people's lives. I love me some football, but
The game was a good game.
it was
Let's talk Super Bowl.
it was flag.
Let's stray away from all this depressing shit.
Well, I kind of want to go back. Should we get all the depressing shit out of the way and then talk about Super Bowl? Because I have one more thing.
Yeah. Go for it.
Have you guys been hearing about the UFOs?
Yeah. It seems very suspicious.
No, you want to hear some crazy shit? There was a news article that came out the other day. As these were coming out, they're about to drop the list of Epstein
See how
participants.
it's very interesting. Very.
And then the second this story comes out, they're talking about UFOs.
Yeah, like 3 of them in a day. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank
And
you.
they're just shooting them down, like Jesus
Alright.
Christ, like.
Yeah. What is this? War to war?
So, I don't know. And they're trying to hint to being like, oh yeah, it could be aliens. They're really trying to get us hyper focused on this story.
I mean, who else would it be? It could be aliens. Who else is it going to be? It's not going to be an army of fucking emus.
But I mean, they used to just immediately disregard aliens.
It could be Sweden.
It could be aliens. It could be Madagascar.
I think
Who knows?
the fact that they're
penguins?
like, oh, it could be aliens is
penguins.
they're trying to really like change the subject on stuff.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, dude, they've ran off of misdirection and propaganda since like 1776.
That was a good one.
So, I mean, like, what?
I don't want
do
to
you really
rule out
expect?
aliens. If it was aliens, that'd be fucking sick ass.
Who else
bro.
would it be?
Well,
Who else would
they're
it
saying
be?
I've seen some people talk about it. It's like it could be like China, it could be Russia that has this advanced technology that could just be decoys trying to like scare us. You know how they have
I
that
feel like
spy
that's,
balloon.
like one of the biggest. I'm not here trying to fucking meat munch on Russia and China, but like I feel like that's just a cop out excuse to like avoid talking about the subject when people are like, hey, it's got to be Russia or China. Like, come on, that they can't always be the fucking bad guys when we're the bad guy. Also,
We
think
are
it's
also
Cuba,
the bad
man.
guy. I was also having this thought today, and after this we can move on. I was having this thought today that like war is obviously a very
Stupid.
unpopular, topic
Unless you're
for
a
everybody.
politician.
That exactly.
Yahtzee.
The only people that ever want to go to war are politicians and world leaders. And who do they have fight those wars?
I feel like politicians from all over the world get together, and it sounds sick, but like horse race style, like they're watching horses, but instead they have like drones and stuff, like videotaping, like the wars going on, and
Yeah.
I feel like it's like some kind of twisted like Hunger Games thing, where it's like, oh,
I-
look how good these guys are out here dying. I'm gonna now I'm gonna take your oil reserves.
I like to think about 9/11. We were talking about 9/11. What was the thing that led up to 9/11? We were trying to go after Saddam Hussein, for
Is what they're
a
saying.
couple years, He was the main target in the Middle East. And what was also one of the big things that we wanted to go out to the Middle East for? Oil.
Oil, brother.
But we
Liquid
had
gold.
we had no real like justification to just go out there and start a war with
You know who I think of when I think of
Saddam.
politicians? Doug
Huh.
Dimmadome. Like a sick
Well,
twisted,
Mayor of the Dig-
like a
Dimsdale
sick
Dimmadome.
twisted Doug. I'm getting messed up. Doug
Dimmadome.
Doug Dimmadome.
Doug Dimmadome.
No,
Mayor of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
yeah.
Well, I'll be Dimmadame.
That's what
I
I
already-
think of.
I already got
but,
the-
like sick and gross.
I already got the thumbnail. I'm gonna have Gann or whoever wearing the Doug Dimmadome hat.
Please do it.
That's a
Like on this
dumb
one right
idea.
I got it. Yep. Clip it.
I'll do it for a second.
but
so you can
anyways.
find it.
It's just
Just
crazy
keep
that
talking.
like
What are you guys talking about?
that countries invade other countries simply for oil.
Yeah.
I can't wait for like 20 years from now when it's like we gotta invade fucking Switzerland for Tesla batteries.
Or water. Did you guys hear about it? It's another thing. I guess a big fucking firm just bought like $20 million worth of Colorado land and water reserves because they think that eventually water is going to be a commodity that will be sold and traded.
See, I don't understand. That's something I don't understand because in 1997 we cloned a fucking sheep. So you're telling me in 2023 we can't take seawater and desalt it?
You know why?
Yeah.
Because that don't make money, Adrian. If you can get water from the ocean, then why do you need all these businesses, Adrian? because you need the businesses, Adrian, to keep this whole thing going, Adrian.
Think like a
they keep having
capitalist
these
for a
lobbies,
second.
Adrian, where they all just fucking
You patent the
throw this
technology
money
for it,
around people.
and you sell it
Huh? What do you say?
like a capitalist.
Huh?
You got to think like a capitalist. You patent the technology, and then you distribute it yourself, and you capitalize on a fucking human right.
Of hydration.
Exactly.
Huh.
Exactly. That's exactly what's happening. I feel like we obviously have water purification technology that we could drink from the ocean, but we have to trust these corporations with our livelihoods, you know. And
It almost seems like they poisoned our water. Well, hang on, hear me out. It almost seems like they've poisoned our water just to make money off of that. How many places?
Something original conspiracy.
How many places in America can you like? How many? You walk into someone's house, it is like seen as complete blasphemy if you come up and get water from the tap. I feel like that's in most states.
No,
see where I'm
it
getting
is.
here? You have to buy. You have to buy filtration systems. You have to buy filters. You have to then go and buy, or you could do it the even worse route. Buy water bottles. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
And
it came out. It came out in a report that there's no place in the United States where it's safe to drink the water from the tap.
I do not concur.
Why?
Because I was in Oakland 2 years ago, and their tap water is fucking immaculate.
It probably tastes really good, Adrian, but according to
super hydrating.
According to studies, it's not safe.
It was some of the best tap water I've ever had.
I heard Chicago has really good tap water too. Like it tastes really good, but it's nowhere in the country is it safe to drink it.
It just tasted like the best water. Like it just tasted so much more water than other tap water.
Do yourself a favor, right?
That's capitalist propaganda, Adrian.
Here, I want to give you some more capitalist propaganda. Liquid Death is such good water.
Liquid Death is fucking stupid.
Oh, by the way, guys, we're brought to you by Liquid.
I've had it.
You don't like it?
It tastes just like normal bottled water.
Yeah, it's just water in a can. You're just falling for the marketing. You're falling for the propaganda.
It's better than Liquid
flavored
Death.
one, dude.
Oakland
it's
tap water.
Bury it alive.
If I can bottle Oakland tap water and sell it, I would.
You know what you need to sell, Adrian?
This ass.
You know what you also need to sell, Adrian?
Drop the OnlyFans.
Yeah, okay. Water messed up, not looking good. Everything's not looking good. Guys, we gotta have
But
some
okay,
good,
back to the whole Saddam thing. The whole reason why
how we get there?
I feel like the whole reason 9/11 happened was so we could go to war with. What did you say? I didn't hear it.
I said, how did we get there? Because I'm like, we're talking about Saddam Hussein, and next thing you know, we're talking about water in America, bro. I'm trying to think of how that happened. Never mind. I'm sorry. All right.
I'm sure we'll watch it back, obviously, and see the train of thought. You know?
Yeah.
But
we're training thoughts.
All through the 70s, 80s, 90s, we were trying to make Saddam Hussein the worst person in the Middle East, right? And we did a pretty bang up job, but obviously that wasn't tracking well with the American citizens. We were just like, let's just focus on like us here back home. But 9/11 happened, and that's what triggered the whole war in the Middle East. We, for some reason, went after Al-Qaeda, who was in Afghanistan, or no, Iraq. We went to Iraq, or was it Iraq or Iran? Iran.
And I ran.
It's one of those two countries where we went to war with, but then we went to war with 3 different other countries at the same time. And all while this is happening, the richest of the rich billionaires that took us to this war, who have been trying to make, the Middle East seem like a very scary place for centuries, are making billions and billions in profit from this war that they've been trying to stir up for, since the 80s and 90s. And then something finally does happen. I'm not trying to say it's all an inside job, but that's a little suspicious, you know.
Oh, delicious, dude.
But
man.
by the way, guys, we're in the Illuminati, so if they come at us, we are all a part. You know.
Yeah. Well, they are.
I don't-
I'm not.
Well, I'm
they
just
know.
trying
I've
to
already
cover.
been
I'm trying to
snitching.
cover us, you know. Just
Oh,
you see
right,
our
yeah.
eye and see our eye
Yeah.
up there.
That all sounds very depressing. Let's talk Super Bowl.
Also,
You guys want to hear something depressing about the Super Bowl? It's one of the largest child sex trafficking
I heard about that.
events every year.
I heard about that. And it really gets you going. Because if you think about the spectacle, and if you think about, and it's all about tradition. And then you got these, it's so gross. It reminds me of The Boys, man. I feel like we basically, like, if superpowers were in society right now, it would be The Boys. It's just sad and gross, and, like, why is this happening?
Well, isn't The Boys just like a critique on like if superheroes were here today, living in our society, this is the outcome?
Care
that would
about
happen?
money and fame, and, dude, it's
Yeah.
insane. Such a great show. Well, I think it won highest ranked superhero series of the year. Also,
It was a good one. I didn't watch it, but I heard it was good.
it's amazing, and you should watch it.
But yeah,
But,
guys,
yeah,
the Super
dude.
Bowl was pretty cool.
It was high scoring. Did
Chiefs.
not like that.
You didn't like that it was a high scoring game?
No, I wish that. Like, it's just like, I don't know. I like seeing some struggle. I feel
Well,
like
he
like
was
the
a
defense
defense guy,
I feel like it's
Adrian.
pretty much just like. I feel like it's just like, hey, look, we're just
That's-
out here scoring touchdowns, straight up spectacle, baby, out here.
There were a few
It's all
stops here and
staged.
there.
Grammys,
I mean, but these are
Oscars,
two.
It's all staged.
These were the two best offenses in the league this past season.
Yeah,
I
Gannon.
mean, it's
Oh my goodness.
it was hard to stop them
Oh my
scoring
goodness.
throughout the season.
So wait, so no one was like stopping the opposing team. They were the opposing team the entire
They
season
had
was
stops.
that bad. Oh, they had stops. Then why
There were
didn't
a
they
few
bring any
stops, yeah.
stops out for the Super Bowl?
They
'Cause
did.
the
There were a few
refs-
stops in
I
the
Love
think it's
all
because
Chiefs.
people like to see that. I think people like.
They
to
had to
see
punt it a few
just
times,
high-
and one of those
high-
punts ended up in a big punt return.
Listen,
Offense.
it's all about this.
And also,
spectacle.
Jalen Hurts
It's all about the spectacle.
is so talented.
Yeah.
What are
Is
you
he
saying?
talented?
What are you saying, Kid?
What was I saying? I don't remember. Yes, Jalen Hurts is talented.
He is talented.
I was really hoping the Eagles would pull it out. I commented
I
on
feel like they
somebody's
deserved
Facebook
it.
post. They did. I was like, I just want to see that Kermit
so
the Frog looking motherfucker get his leg snapped.
I'm so.
And then 5 minutes
Damn.
later, he went down. 5 minutes later, he went down with
Patrick
with-
Mahomes.
Bro,
Kermit
he was off the
Frog?
perk, bro.
That's hilarious. That's actually really funny. That's pretty good. I'm actually being
Perk
genuine.
trick
That's pretty funny.
Mahomes.
Did you compare him to Kermit the Frog?
Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah,
that's
that's
the
been a
big
joke I've
meme.
seen
funny.
before.
That's good. That's funny. Wow.
Give us your best Kermit impression.
Oh, Gannon does it perfect.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, let's give it.
Wait,
give
I gotta
us.
go get him.
Give us Kermit the Frog as a football player and have
Yeah.
it.
Green
Do
out
what
on
he
us
says.
right now. Do it. Do I got to
I
put my
feel,
hand in
see,
you?
the voices
Would
are
that
like
help?
I feel weird just doing them on.
Just
Just
hide,
imagine
hide
me
your
as Miss
face. Hide your
Piggy.
face. Yeah.
Wait, I'm a football player too.
You're a football player, Kermit the Frog. You're essentially Patrick Mahomes.
Hey guys, it's your boy, Patrick Mahomes out here. Straight out from Texas, buddy. I'm a straight up gunslinging Texas man. I've been playing for the Chiefs now. I am very excited for this Super Bowl coming up. I'm hoping for at least over 200 yards passing. Hopefully nothing happens to my leg all of a sudden. That'd be really bad. I just cannot wait for this game. I can't wait to pass it off to my boy, Travis Kelce. It's gonna probably be a high-scoring game. No one will really have a great time watching it. It'll be kind of just nonchalant, but I'll definitely have my hair that everyone absolutely loves with my face, my dumb face. But yeah.
I'm crying. I'm
That was amazing.
Oh my god.
That was perfect. Oh.
Jesus Christ. Anyways, guys. Oh, jeez. Where'd Patty go?
Huh? Patty?
What? Mahomes, wasn't he just here?
Yeah, but he had to get back to his swamp in Texas.
I saw somebody once said Patrick Mahomes runs like a toddler with a full diaper.
He was off the perk though. Did you guys see that? He
I
was
heard.
fucking.
People were talking about the drug test afterwards was positive.
See, no, I saw that.
What's happening with that?
First off, if you go to the Twitter
is that some
page,
TMZ
2
stuff?
tweets before
is that,
that,
TMZ?
no,
Basically,
that's not even. It wasn't even a real reporter. The Twitter page that Simon Charles NFL 2 tweets before that, he was like, "Oh, Rihanna's pregnant with Damar Hamlin's child." Like,
But yeah,
like, it's-
you have to admit, like, he looked, because he did go down with a bad shoulder tweak, or not a shoulder tweak, ankle tweak, and he came out of halftime and he was balling.
but Jalen Hurts had a shoulder sprain too.
Yeah,
Going into
but
that game.
Mahomes looked like he was.
See, I think if
he
they
was
make that
licking
much
his
money-
lips and.
if they make that
You
much
tweaking.
money, right? We should give them all that. Imagine them all tweaked out. That'd make it a lot more interesting.
Well, that was baseball in like the 80s, right? They were just always just roided up, right? Weren't football players
gotta do-
also? They were just jacked.
Probably.
Yeah,
I'm
they
talking
were-
about.
they were-
You have
I'm
to do it
talking
like
about
Blue Mountain
fun
State.
stuff. Like they don't feel pain. Like they're off like
Yeah.
2 perk 30s. Like we give each football player
guys-
2
you
perk
guys watch-
30s, and we're like, play
You guys
football.
watch Blue Mountain State, right?
They wouldn't feel nothing. They'd be out there, boom.
Yeah, I've
dunk.
seen a few episodes.
You've seen a few episodes. But they did the drug Olympics in Blue Mountain State, and at the end of the episode, they like play football, and they're all like on a bunch of different drugs. That would be interesting with like actual professionals.
See.
But you would see people go into cardiac arrest every single game, though. They take
Well,
a
no,
hit
obviously-
too hard, bro, and they're just they're tweaking on the ground.
No, what they need to do is suck it up. What?
Pull yourself up by your
You
cleats.
you
and-
make billions of dollars. Just get up.
Pull yourself up by the
Did you
bootstraps.
see like the different players last night, like throwing
Get the
fits?
hard work
Like
in.
one guy. Did you guys see that one where he hit the ground? He goes, ah! And he like pounded the ground. I'm like, why are you doing that, my boy? You're stressing me out. Because they had, I guess they
I
had, like,
remember
the
it
mic,
did start-
they had like the mic above him, and he hit the ground. And he goes, he's like sitting there and he like just threw a temper tantrum. He's like, he hit the ground. I'm like, chill, bro.
They did come out of the. They came out
You're
of the
rich.
gate. just
Why are you throwing a temper
heavy
tantrum right
hits.
now? You're not worried about. You play football, my boy.
It's
People
the
out here-
Super Bowl.
Or people, out,
It's passion.
yeah, but you don't gotta be like that. Like, I want a first.
go my
I want a first down.
$1 million crybaby.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That should be a slice of life anime.
What?
Okay, not everything has to be an anime.
All right, Adrian,
And
you
have
don't have to be an
Dwayne
anime.
Johnson voice act the main character.
I was thinking Michael B. Jordan, but whatever.
What about just a good old sitcom like Modern Family style?
The-
$1 Million Crybaby.
No, Adrian. The sitcoms of the olden times are a thing of the past.
Sitcom
I
like
said.
BoJack Horseman.
Well, that's still animated, but we're still on the right track.
Modern
Me and
Family is
Gannon
not
are
animated.
on it. Modern
Oh.
Family's a good show, but it was cool back when
Yeah.
women still had rights. Anime.
Huh?
Women didn't have rights.
Anime is a new time
What?
in life.
What?
Wait, when? What are we talking about?
Well, they got the right taken away to have an abortion. Guys,
Oh,
do you guys watch the news?
Oh.
Jeez.
Oh, because you said women's rights, so I thought you meant all their rights. Like,
their right to
Moron.
have bodily autonomy, Adrian. Gosh. I didn't know you guys didn't watch the news or anything or listen to the
Semantics.
podcast.
I actually don't watch the news.
Semantics. The news watches me.
Yeah, they're watching us right now. They're gonna fucking dome us in our sleep.
I hope so. Fucking. I
Okay.
hope they're watching that.
I forgot your camera is not being recorded. He just flashed us, guys. Schlong was out.
It was just a nipple.
It
Just
was
a
the
nipple.
schlong. Don't lie to us,
Free
Adrian.
the nip. Actually, how do you guys feel about that movement? The free the nip movement for women.
I'm all about
We're
it.
talking about women's rights. I'm all about it. Free the nip.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
who doesn't? I mean, it's just our bodies, you know. Like, if we're allowed to show some skin, they should be allowed to show some skin.
And I think in the same right, I can wear a bikini at the beach.
Well, I think you still can.
Ass out and
Yeah,
everything.
Adrian, actually, you still could do that.
You could do that.
Okay.
You're just covering more of yourself that you could already expose legally.
Well then, you guys know where I'll be this summer.
Okay, I'll see you there.
You know where I won't be this summer.
It's,
Wherever Adrian is doing that.
I'm just gonna FaceTime you guys while I do it too. Ass out and everything.
D&D, baby. D&D.
One of those Brazilian ones too, the really the thin, high cut ones.
I love it.
Ass all out.
Not
But yeah,
answering.
I mean,
I don't think I'm going to
all
actually answer a
about
phone
the-
call from you ever again. So,
Yeah. You are going on the block list. I don't even have your number, Adrian. How are we coworkers and we just aren't even
wait,
like,
you guys aren't
mutual
I don't
like
have-
that?
Do you have Trace number?
Because
No.
we're co-workers, that's why.
So were you
We're
literally talking
friends.
to Oh, I thought there might have been like some exchanges. And, no, never mind. I thought we were all cool. Like,
I mean,
thought were all
we-
Why?
cool.
We're in
we-
a group chat already.
We
on
talk about
Instagram.
the boys we like on Instagram and TikTok, but you know we aren't texting each other about
You
that.
talk about the boys you like.
Adrian, come on.
Come on,
Alright.
Adrian.
I
You have
saw
been
the
on the pod.
diary. Stop playing. Okay.
Yeah.
I
You made it into a
told
blog
you
too.
that
Like
you
everybody can
shouldn't-
read it.
I showed you you shouldn't have left it at Brittany's house, and you did. So, realistically, this is
Yeah,
actually
well.
your fault.
We all
You're-
know you like Terry
not a
from
name.
gym class.
Hey, we don't. Terry's a sensitive subject. I had to fire that fucker.
After all this time.
Yeah, because you guys couldn't work together because you had those mutual feelings for each other. That is clearly a violation in our handbook
Yeah,
that I handed out to
I've
all of
actually-
you, right?
I've moved on from Terry. I'm more of a Jonathan Majors kind of guy now.
Who's that? Who'd you make up?
Who,
What was
who's
that
your
name?
who's your guy crush right now? Who you going to?
Ryan Reynolds.
Ah, that's basic. Come on, give us a real one.
Ooh. Pedro Pascal.
He's the hot commodity right now. Again, do you have one?
And Oscar Isaac.
Clean.
Oscar
Probably,
Isaac.
Bad Bunny.
Probably, dude,
Bad Bunny.
Ryan Reynolds. Or not Ryan Reynolds.
All right,
Ryan
that's
Gosling. Ryan Gosling.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the goss. Oh, the
Jeez,
goss.
man. Jeez.
Ryan Gosling. But specifically, like, I want to base my style off this look. But you ever seen The Nice Guys? His style
I
in
think
The
so,
Nice
with-
Guys, I want that entire style. That it's like the 70s. It takes place in like the 70s. It's sick. I love it. Okay. Anyways,
Oh, no, wait. Because I mentioned him earlier. You guys don't know who Jonathan Majors is?
no. Who's that?
I've heard of them.
The guy who's in a Creed 3?
Oh, Kang the Conqueror.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's playing King
And in
Conqueror also.
Lovecraft Country, which I'm on
Mhm.
episode 6, and it's actually really good. And I wish they would. Why?
No, he's a
Yeah,
he's a
he's so
fantastic actor.
All the actors in the show are amazing. I've gotten people watching it, dude. It's good. And that's where the cookie crumbles, you know?
Are you guys?
Um,
Do you guys like crumble cookies? You
I
guys
never
heard of
had
that?
them.
Oh, yes, I love crumble cookies. I'm actually going to have some at the end of the week because Sarah's coworker is going to be getting her some. I get the hand-me-down cookies, NBD.
What?
What a sad life where you have to get the hamdy down cookies.
The old hand-me-down.
Oh, I'll get a handy for some cookies.
Okay. All right. I've actually never had crumble cookies.
Neither have I.
Yeah.
They're
I'm not a big sweets
good.
guy.
They're just-
I'm not going to go out of my way.
they're too expensive.
I'm not going to go out of my way to eat sweets. Like,
I'll get
if
a
they're at
smoothie
parties,
that's
you know,
sweet.
like family get-togethers.
Ooh, I love
you got,
smoothies.
Like,
Jamba Juice.
Jamba Juice is good. That's like smoothie. I'm talking about like, desserts more so.
Well, Chase said smoothies.
Yeah, I said smoothies. Yeah. Sorry.
Well, I'm gonna mostly just go after Adrian because that's what I'm doing.
You know what my favorite go to like sweet is?
Cock.
All right, guys, I'm gonna end it here.
Is it cannolis?
No, it's either oatmeal raisin cookies
What?
or
are
no
you?
bake cookies. Have you guys had no bake cookies?
Yeah, I like no bake. They're good.
What
Those are
no-bake
good.
Cookies?
They're like oat cookies that are like put together by like peanut butter and stuff and like chocolate covering. They're so good. But oatmeal raisin or banana bread.
Ooh.
You know what? I fucking love banana bread.
Oh, wait. Or
Banana
should I
bread
say-
slaps.
Or should I say?
Adrian didn't see
Stop,
it.
please. No, I saw it. Just stop doing it.
What is this? I feel like
So what
that
are you
had
guys'
some
like
racial
girl celebrity
undertones.
crushes right now though? Is what I want to know.
We just watched White Lotus with Aubrey Plaza. Aubrey.
Oh, Aubrey Plaza. Yeah, good choice.
She's not my
Kat
like,
Dennings, because we've been watching Two Broke Girls.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Solid choice. What? Are you serious? Ana de Armas, forever and ever, amen. You know Ana de Armas?
I did.
Yeah. Nah,
just
Kat
watched
Dennings has
something
that
with her
goth
in it.
girl look to her.
Was it Blade Runner?
No.
Was it the Marilyn
I
Monroe
can figure
movie?
this out.
No.
War Dogs. What was it? What movie was it?
I forget.
Knives Out.
Oh, okay.
No.
007.
What was the
No.
premise? Chase, can you tell me?
I don't remember. I remember seeing her
ju-
in it, but I
He
forget
said,
what
"I
it
just
was."
watched a movie with her in it."
Well, I can't think of the movie.
I
because
can't
we've
think
been
of
watching-
anything about this movie, but she was in there somewhere.
I can't. I literally
You
can't.
can't
I,
give any details.
I
you don't
only
know
have
who else
White,
was in it.
I only have White Lotus on my mind and How I Met Your Mother.
You met my mother?
Yep. Sorry.
How dare you, you bitch.
How I Met Your Mother is classic.
Classic.
I actually.
How do you guys feel
Never
about
watched
How
it.
I Met Your Father though?
I've actually heard it's pretty good.
It's being
I heard a lot of
thrown
people like
in my
it.
face on Hulu. And
Is it
I don't
is
know
it
how I
Lindsay
feel
Lohan
about
in it, or not Lindsay Lohan? Who's that?
Hillary
Duff.
Duff.
I knew
yeah.
it was from that same
Ooh.
era of just early 2000s.
Hillary Duff too. Ooh,
She's
chef's
older now.
kiss. Exactly.
What are you talking about?
She's
Chase?
more.
That's better.
But I just see her in the previews of How I Met Your Father, and it's just like it's not
Have you
doing
seen?
anything for me.
Have you seen the pictures of Hillary Duff?
No.
Yes.
Oh
yes,
my
I
god,
have.
thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. God
That is-
damn. Let me show you. Let me pull this up for you.
I think I saw Quan post about her. He's like, wait, what?
Bro, she got that fucking dumpy.
Say it.
Stupid.
This is all going on the
Stupid dumb.
podcast, guys. Like it's gonna be out there.
She's very nice looking. I will say that. That's my final quote on it.
She is a lovely
Where's-
lady.
Yep, she's a nice lady.
Very
Ana de
cool.
Armas, though. Are you serious? No comp.
Who's the girl that was in the newest Tomb Raider? Not
Oh, I know. Not. I know who it's not.
yeah.
Cameron Diaz. No, not Cameron Diaz. Terrible. No.
Not Cameron Diaz. Hold on. Tomb Raider.
What's her name? She was married to Brad Pitt. Everybody, I guess
Yeah.
everybody was married to Brad Pitt at one point. What was her name?
I
she's
I
very
got
famous.
it. Hold on.
Yeah.
I got it. Not who you're thinking of. It's
Yeah.
not Angelina Jolie. It's
Yes.
Alicia Van Dyker. Van Kinder? She's my celebrity crush. She kind of looks like Shiloh. I always say she looks like Shiloh, so.
All right, I'm pulling this up for you, Chase.
What is this?
Seeing that?
We're showing ass
my
on.
goodness.
We're showing ass live, bro.
I had to look this up to show you.
It's just. It's not. I mean, it's
This is
just
what I was
yeah,
trying to
you
tell
know,
you.
like
She's
it's
got that.
it's fine.
You didn't have to throw blast it.
You didn't
dude.
have to. Bro, what are we doing? We are.
Adrian. Oh my
Adrian,
goodness.
get
Are
this
you
off.
seeing that?
I mean, it's
We're
like
gonna
it's,
look like the pervious people on the internet, man. Gosh. Well, it's recording
it's not
hours.
recording my screen. You're good.
that's in the group. You. It's only his third week. It's only his third week.
I mean, is it your third week? Yeah,
only
it's
his
been way
fourth week.
more.
It's way past
Guys,
third
my
week.
memory of time does not exist.
I had to
It's
prove
like,
a point to Chase.
You know, Ice Spice
He was
got
like,
a bigger
she's
W
older.
than that. You know, like
Ooh. We're not gonna
Mm.
go there.
why?
Okay.
You thought I was
Guys.
feeling
Should we talk about how Drake is showing up at XXX Tentacion's trial, or is his lawyer, his attorney is?
Well, yeah, because he's listed as a witness, and like I've
TikTok.
I've made a TikTok about this myself. But like, there's so many other rappers that were like labeled, or like they were labeled as witnesses in that trial, whatever. Like,
But I think
it's so ridiculous.
I think it's such
and the
weird
amount of
timing
evidence
as
people
well
are
with
hanging
everything
on
going
to is
It seems like another
ridiculous.
Amber Heard, Johnny Depp thing.
Oh yeah, you think they're hiding something?
It seems weird, like a weird timing for all of it. Like, X has been
Yeah.
passed for like, how many years? 5 years.
It's not even that. It's the links that people are like trying to make towards between Drake and X. So like he did it because remember in this song he dissed him, and in this other song he dissed him. It's like was that even a diss towards him? And like if we're going off lyrics, like are we just saying everything that rappers say in lyrics is true? Because if that's true, Biggie was topping off that homegirl's mom
He probably
or
was.
dad when he said that in that song. Like-
The most legendary
Like,
rappers talk about
You can't just go
their
off.
real life.
The realest shit, man. Yeah.
No, that's true. That's true.
That's not
Yeah.
true because when you know how Genius does the lyric breakdowns.
Well, he
Lil
was a
Tecca went on there
child.
about ransom, and about 90% of the rap he said was bullshit. Still, we can't just say all the lyrics are
So-
true because a rapper has come out and
So do
proven
you
themselves
agree that
the
because
lyrics
this
in
is
their song
actually
weren't
like
true.
a conversation, like this is a conversation that is being had. Should rap lyrics be used against, like, the artist in a court of law?
King Slime specifically? No. Everybody else?
Nope.
I mean, depends.
Not really anybody, because even if it's said it could be taken as evidence, but it's an art form. It's taking away freedom of speech because you're taking an art
See,
form.
I'm
somebody's
on
doing
board
and
with it. I
incriminating
absolutely
them
don't
for
think it should be because, yeah, like Adrian was saying, it's work of art, and I feel like you can separate the art from the artist. That might sound a little ignorant, but I feel like you absolutely. I mean, it's two separate bodies for sure.
It's just anybody who believes Drake is even connected to like X's murder. It's hearing them go so fanatic over the dumbest things. Like they were like, oh, in one of the music videos, like it was a rock that crushed X in the music video. That person was X. Like I said in the TikTok I had made, turn up the fucking brightness on that music video, and like just try to find every identifying feature that makes that X. Because people are just like his hairstyle. Okay, you know how many fucking people have that hairstyle? Like, it's so dumb. It's just the smallest connections, and people are so like emphatic about Drake did it. Drake did
The
it.
meat
They're
riding
so
is
confident
insane.
in it. It's like you all sound fucking stupid.
I mean, I'm
the
just-
meat
well,
writing
yeah,
for X
sure.
is insane.
Yeah,
I don't.
that's what I was talking
The thing
about.
is, I don't give a shit about Drake. It's just it's the lack of common sense. Like, there's just a complete lack of common sense or critical thinking behind any of it. It's like they're just like lyrics, music video. It has to be like.
But
They're like
on the level
one
that
plus one equals
Drake
fucking
is
7
compared to on
million
the
because
level that
look at this.
X was, the fact that he's even saying things that would remotely be tied to it is just kind of pathetic.
But is he? No, nobody's actually confirmed that. Everybody just says,
you haven't seen the conspiracy?
he was dissing
you haven't
X,
seen the
and that's
conspiracy where
it.
he's talking
Like,
about the 10?
they just ran off with that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's all
Conspiracy.
alleged because we won't use rap lyrics in the court of law, but
You think
I
Drake's
mean,
actually a good guy? You think? Wait, no, wait. Do you think Drake's actually a good guy?
well, he is.
You, you,
I don't
you
think
don't
Drake's.
think he's doing
I
some
don't
of the
think he's a
most
good person.
dark and
I just don't
twisted
think he's
things
at
behind the
all
scenes?
linked to X's murder.
He's a billionaire, right?
Yeah.
He's probably peeing
He's
on
all,
bitches. I don't care.
He's
I don't
probably
care.
peeing
He's not
on
a good
underage,
person, but he's not
bitch-
involved
no,
with
I'm
that.
sorry, women
Like-
too, because he gets kind of mixed up in that.
This is the same guy that put hot sauce in a condom.
Lock him up for that. But
It was smart. That's smart. It was smart.
genius.
I mean, yeah, but
Genius.
like, you're also like, I don't know. He cringes me.
I
Drake,
feel like
older Drake was cool. Newer, like,
Yeah.
it seems like the more he drops music, the more I cringe.
yeah, his latest stuff is.
Okay, Adrian, I wasn't taking
That's
jabs
fine.
at you, dude. Stop getting so
all I'm saying
defensive
is,
over Drake, my boy. I don't care. Jeez.
I'm not.
I'm on the side that I feel like Drake might
care.
have had a hand
Oh,
in
See?
X.
see,
Well,
see,
no,
that's-
I'm
that-
just-
that's
I'm
where
putting
I'm
it-
at.
lack any
Chase, I'm
critical
with you.
thinking skills at all.
Yeah, I feel like X was right there with Drake at the time. At X's peak, he was right there. He was the talk of the town for a while. He was putting up similar numbers to Drake when Drake dropped Scorpion, I think. And I think Drake honestly saw that competition and was like, I don't want to fuck with it, you know? So he has the money, he has the ways, he has the means to get rid of
doesn't
X.
make
And
any sense.
what I mean, X was like calling him out. Drake was also throwing shade. There was an interview with X. He was like, yeah, you know, I was trying to like work out a deal with Drake. Like we were trying to get on the song together. And he just ghosted me. So obviously I said what I had to say in that live, you know, whatever. And the next couple days he got.
Here we go.
I'm not
that doesn't mean anything.
saying
Correlation does not
Drake-
equal causation.
well, I mean, nothing
That
makes
doesn't
sense.
make sense,
If you're
though.
being, I mean, there's a possibility. That's all I'm saying. There may be a 20%, 10% chance that Drake had something to do with it. I'm not saying Drake
Or do you think Drake
pulled
would
the
be
trigger.
Do
you
you
know?
think Drake would get caught ever doing anything?
No, absolutely not.
He's like the
He would
poster child
hire
of the
people to
Illuminati.
do whatever he wants to do.
Here's the thing. Two things. One, whatever beef there was with X, that beef couldn't have been bigger than his beef with Kanye and Pusha T. Yet none of them got killed, which
Because
doesn't
they're
make
all
sense.
part of the same organization.
And
at the
Drake,
end of the day.
too. Drake couldn't even hide the fact that he had a fucking kid and got exposed for that. You think he's gonna just hide the fact that?
Well, he hit it up to the point he got called out.
But that's the thing. What
You know.
called out for what?
By Pusha
People
T.
are just saying they had
Pusha
beef.
T.
So, about Pusha
Yeah,
T.
they had beef.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pusha T put him on blast for having a kid.
yeah.
Yeah.
So he's not that good at hiding shit.
Or
He hit it up to the point
He
of
hit it-
like Pusha
yeah.
T had to diss him, you know.
But that Pusha
Like,
T
how old was
exposed him.
Adonis?
That's
Like
not
two?
that's not like a court, an investigator or anything. That was Pusha T exposing him. So if Pusha T found that out, somebody
think
else
the
would have
courts
found
are
out
good?
by now that Drake would have been.
you think any of the do you listen? Do you think the courts
But
are good? Do you
what-
think any of this is good?
But what connects
This whole organization on the outside is really just not good people.
Well,
So
courts
realistically, any kind of conspiracy could really happen. Adrian, they found an island where they would bring children, and it looks like Mr. Megorium's fucking Wonder Emporium. If I would have said this 10 years ago, you would not have believed me. You would have said I was insane. I was cuckoo. Wow, Adrian, look what happened, Adrian.
I don't think.
Oh yeah, and Epstein killed
I-
himself, Adrian. That's
He
what
did not
happened. He
kill
killed
himself.
himself, Adrian. Exactly, Adrian. But that's what they're saying. So anything could happen.
There's more.
Adrian.
Okay, but there's more connections than that. Than Drake and X had beef that nobody even fucking talked about, and then he's all of a sudden connected in his murder.
But all of those
I
people are connected. They're all in the same party. They all go to the
I
same.
understand that-
They all go to
I
the same
understand it.
luau's, wearing the same cloaks, doing the same. Weird
I understand
shit.
that
They all do
lacks the
this.
evidence that you're looking for, Adrian. But I'm just saying there's a possibility. You can analyze
anything
this
happen.
evidence as much as you want, but I'm saying there was reason that he may or may not have done what he did. I'm on the
He's so-
side that he
We're
might
not-
have
We're
done.
not coming at you.
There's
We're
more.
not
There's
coming
more
at
of a
you.
chance.
We're
not coming
saying-
at you.
There's more of a
He
chance.
looks. If you can see his face, he does not look happy.
I kind of spaced out for a
Um,
second, but there's more of a chance that Drake fucking fisted Martha Stewart than he did having a fucking involvement.
There is a very
Okay,
big possibility he did
Yeah,
that.
okay,
I don't know.
okay. Adrian, perfect example. 10 years ago, I say, dude, you know what? I think Martha Stewart's going to smoke weed with Snoop Dogg someday, and they're going to hang out and be friends.
Everybody
You
saw
wouldn't
that
have looked
coming.
at me.
Everybody saw that coming.
No,
Yes.
not everyone saw that coming.
Yes.
Before she was arrested and all that?
Martha Stewart's always been
No,
with
she
the shits. She's always been with the shits.
I don't
She's
think
no part
so.
of
I
being-
think it was. I think it was a turn after she went to prison. I think everybody was like, "Oh, it could happen after that point." You know,
Nah, Martha Stewart's always been with the shits.
when I thought of Martha Stewart, I thought of a little old white lady held up in a
cooks.
cottage. You know,
Yeah,
that
that cooks all the time.
But when she went to prison, it was like, "Oh shit!" Now she's hanging out with Snoop Dogg. All of a sudden, they're definitely gonna be smoking weed at some point.
Then there
And
could be
look
some
at that.
fists.
You don't think she was smoking weed before? I think Martha Stewart's always been with the shits. I think she was smoking with Snoop Dogg before she went to prison, and now she could just be
Probably
more open about
I'm
it.
sure
simultaneously.
she did.
Yeah,
But with Snoop Dogg, it's a different story.
yeah. Probably less fist and more smoking.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
yeah. That's with Drake. Drake was fisting Martha Stewart.
I'd
we
fist
got
Martha
off on a
Stewart.
tangent.
With Tabasco sauce. Painful. What we got else?
I mean, we're already over an
All
hour.
right. Yeah, we are at time for sure. Anyways, guys, we
wow.
are definitely none of us are suicidal, right? So like if we end up dead after this episode, we love life, you know. So no one like we didn't.
Well, they got paperwork on me, so it's not.
Yeah. Well, speak
Plausible.
for yourself.
No, you passed therapy.
Yeah, that's also true.
Yeah.
Passed.
That's factual, and I have it recorded now.
Well, speak for yourself.
they could
Chase,
also delete this.
Because if
Sick.
I end up dead, there's probably a reason. Because I piss off a lot of people and give them a reason to want to kill me. So if I die, there's probably
Well,
a
don't
reason.
say that. Don't say that you have people trying to kill you, Adrian.
Hey,
We're trying to.
I'm just gonna say, if they ever come for me, I'm making a scene. I'm making the biggest scene you guys have ever seen.
I'm just gonna hide.
As soon as I know they're,
I'm gonna
and
hide.
As soon as I know they're
cameras
coming for me,
and live stream it.
no,
Can't
I'm
catch me
coming
lacking.
out, shoot my gun right in the air. I'm gonna go full crazy person. Look over here, guys, and then they're gonna come. But see, I also live in a public area where a lot of people walk by, so.
Well, they'll probably. That's the thing. That's the whole Drake
Oh,
situation. He hired somebody, some crazy
true.
motherfuckers, to go do the deed, so it doesn't look like he did it.
Oh, that's right.
Obviously, all the blame goes on the other people.
Yeah.
That's what they would probably do.
And if you guys are listening, I don't have any kind of weaponry in my house, so you guys could probably come in here and get me pretty easily if you wanted to.
Yeah, I do it every night.
He's an easy target.
Send
Yeah.
a bunch of smaller guys
Mm.
without weapons, and
Do they got to be naked and lubed up too?
Preferably.
Yes,
It would make for a better story for sure.
absolutely. Because I will also be.
I'll see you there then.
What do you think I'm going to do as soon as I get off here? Got the Vaseline
All
on
right.
my bed.
All right. Okay.
I've got
5 gallons.
All right.
I've got
This
the,
is-
I got
Five
the drum
This
of
is a
lube
this is a
behind
family
me.
show.
5 gallons of it, baby. We're getting moist.
All right. Did you guys have anything else you wanna talk about?
I feel like it did.
Ooh, I got something to talk about.
What did you got,
Real
Adrian?
quick.
What else?
You can find this podcast on
Okay.
Spotify, Apple Podcasts. You can catch our recorded version over on YouTube, and we have a Patreon that is only $3.
Only $3?
Only $3
Wait, only $3
Only $3
a month.
A
Tres
month.
dólares?
Yes, $3 a month.
Carencia de Americana?
Listen, I speak American. You speak that language to me, boy.
And with that Patreon, you get access to exclusive content like Next Caller, Gannon's book Death Our Friend, and much, much more coming soon. Sorry, I had to finish it. So.
Thank you, Chase, man.
Yeah, no worries. Hey,
was
hey
awesome.
guys, are we all good? Are we done?
Yes.
He's giving a smolder.
Adrian, you know, we got the intro now, so you got to start it.
Mm.
Or outro, not intro. What the fuck?
Yeah, there you go. Fix yourself. My name was Adrian.
And I am Chase.
And I was, am, and will always be Gannon. Peace.
Peace out, guys. Love ya.
Bye.